today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Fields and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Jameis Winston and the San Francisco 49ers.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback, who's now in his 7th season in the league, former #1 overall pick, Jameis Winston.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Jameis to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age. It's Justin Fields.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge play there for Arizona.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Travis Kelce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in.
And Winston lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And the return will stop right around the 25. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this, we can protect this, and make sure we keep the ball.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's Fields. Dancing to his left. But I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another try after the first down sack. Winston, and a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Returnable for Lockett. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, That'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Fields going to keep it running right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun. Fields being chased out left. He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coach. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Winston. Pressure, they got him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Lockett. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Fields. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the scramble.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Fields on 1st down, buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. And Myers able to knock it through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they take a knee. So we reach the Charles. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the 2nd half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Out to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Travis Kelce, 76 yards. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And a look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone down. It's where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? They'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away from him so he actually has a chance to throw the football, because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the court.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Going on the ground with Eckler. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, here's an option right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards the pickup there. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Saquon Barkley, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Fields. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Oh, able to avoid him. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Winston now from the 50. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Winston. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, Winston. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They will run for it with Gainwell. Gainwell a 1st down and more. Touchdown, 49ers. Kenneth Gainwell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They snap it to Fields. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Winston. He's got Burton here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Winston. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jameis now on 1st down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Winston. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. One play action. Fields. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw pulled in by Tate.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston caught right side. Tate. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A 1st down throw for Winston. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. To the air again with Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Cardinals, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.